The 2025 Formula One season has barely begun, but changes have already started to take place within Red Bull Racing. After only 2 rounds of the championship, the Austrian team decided to move on their driver training for the Japan GP, promoting Yuki Tsunoda to the main team and returning Liam Lawson to the Racing Bulls. The move happens at a critical moment for the team, which has the mission to maintain dominance in the category and ensure that its 2 cars are competitive alongside Max Verstappen, current 4-time world champion. The decision generated quite a stir in the paddock, especially because Liam Lawson, who had been chosen to replace Sergio Perez after the Mexican's resignation, barely had time to adapt to RB21. The New Zealander only played 2 GPs for Red Bull, but faced great difficulties. At the Australian GP, he started only in 18th place, and in China, he had an even worse performance, finishing last in the standings for sprint race and main event. In addition, it was necessary to leave the pit lane in both stages, which raised questions about its performance. During the post-race press conference in Shanghai, Red Bull boss Christian Horner was pressured into a possible trade-off before the Japan GP. Initially, Horner avoided giving direct answers, stating that the team would analyze the data before making any decision. However, the confirmation came a few days later. Yuki Tsunoda takes the place of Lawson, while the New Zealander returns to Racing Bulls. According to information obtained by F1 News, one of the main reasons for the change was the need for a more experienced driver to assist in the development of the RB21. Horner explained the decision, noting that it is not a definitive judgment on Lawson's talent, but rather a strategic choice for the moment. It was hard to see Liam fight with the RB21 in the first 2 races, and as a result, we collectively made the decision of the early swap. We arrived in 2025 with 2 ambitions: to maintain the Drivers' Championship and to recover that of Constructors, and this decision is purely sporting, he declared. Still, according to Horner, the team does not intend to abandon Lawson and believes that he can evolve with more track time in the Racing Bulls. We have a duty to protect and develop Liam, and together we see that after such a difficult start, it makes sense to act quickly so he can continue his career in F1. The British leader added, "The big question now is, will Tsunoda be able to take advantage of this opportunity to make it into the core team? The Japanese, who debuted in F1 in 2021, has always shown great speed, but also had moments of inconsistency. However, running at home in front of the passionate Japanese fans may be the boost he needs to show that he has what it takes to compete at the highest level. His best Formula One result so far was a 4th place in Abu Dhabi in 2021, and he will certainly seek to improve on that mark at Suzuka." And you, what do you think of this exchange? Tsunoda will be able to stand out in the Red Bull, or Lawson should have had more time to prove its worth? Leave your opinion in the comments. And if you want to keep up with all the news of Formula One, subscribe to the channel right now.